Hello guys and welcome back. On today's video we are gonna see a tutorial, a Lightroom tutorial, and how I did this photo over here, how I edit this photo over here. It's also in my Instagram account, I just posted. So if you are not following me in Instagram, you can write my name, I will leave it right here. So you go in Instagram, write my name, and click the follow button. Come on guys, you can do it. Anyway, so I get asked how I did this photo, how I edit this photo, and here I am. Now we will see together what exactly I've done there. Let's go. So here we are guys, let's reset this photo and we are at the right point. We are in RAW. This was the shot straight away from my camera. So let's start from the beginning a bit. So I saw that light and I like it a lot because it's a bit contrasty. You have some spots and I like it really too much when I saw that because if you see, it's nothing special. It's some rocks with trees and that's all. But I like the way that the light shine over there, the spotlights, like if you can see on the rocks over here and there, and the shadows, hard shadows here. Really contrasted photo. The leaves, how the light comes in. So I like it. From first place, I like it with my own eyes, the place, the view. So I was like, wow, I need to have that photo. So I have also my baby on my arms and it was a bit difficult, but here we are, we did it. And now I like it, but I will change some things like some colors maybe to put it more in my style, you know, a bit moody, dark and all that stuff that I like the most. And the first thing I will do, I will bring down a bit the exposure, so I will do it darker and I can see better what's the contrast and what I like here. Then we have a lot of harsh lights over here, as you can see, really hard lights, and obviously I didn't have softbox the sun, it's sun, so it was also, I think, 1 o'clock, something like that. So I will turn down a bit the highlights, so I make a bit more, you know, soft the light. Maybe some shadows on, so I have some more details over here. Obviously I will play after again with my exposure. Now I did it only because I want to see how is that looking. Another thing that I forget to do when I start editing, I put my phone on working mode so nobody will distract me and I can be concentrate in my project. So I take down a bit the exposure, okay, we are good. Contrast, you can play also if you want. You see, yeah, maybe I will, no, I let the contrast for now, I will not do any changes here. The whites, I can see if I like it a bit, yes. Yes, because the whole thing here, as you can see, there is the sun, and I like the way that's blown out here, so I want it blow out here because I want to make some sun rays, how it's called, you know, I don't even know how they call it. Anyway, so I want to make some sun, you know, beams and all that. Okay, now for the leaves, as you can see, it's a bit distracting. I think that it's really detailed here because the leaves are thin and the light passing in, and you can see all that. It's a bit messy because it's like you have, when in the photos have the clarity like this. I think it's distracting and it's not that good, so it already seems like that. So I will take down the clarity, I will give that fairy tale look, as you can see, and the texture also, and as you can see, just become like a paint. So I like it I like it more than before. Now I said fairy tale, as you can see here, I have some presets. They will come out for sure when they all ready. stay there, stay tuned, so you will be the first who will buy them. And trust me, you will be very lucky if you buy those presets, because I made years to make them. Anyway, let's continue. So I think with the basic things, I'm good. I did the things that I would like. Maybe we can see some saturation and all that stuff, but I prefer to not play with those two, because after I'm playing with the saturation of the colors and all that stuff, so it's better to stay like this. Now maybe it's really dark, so I can take up my exposure again a bit, yeah, like this. Okay, here I like the light. As I said, I like these beams of light that hit the rocks here. Maybe it's really harsh, but we can fix that a little bit, so we don't have problem with that for now. No, I will edit down the exposure, I prefer. Now, curve. Usually I'm giving some more contrast in the curves, so I will bring some. Now it's this photo, it's already contrasted, so I will take back some of the blacks, because I need some details more, because it's really black over here, as you can see. So I take the blacks a bit up, but really small changes. I don't want to do a lot of things with the curves. And here I want to blow up a bit my highlights and the whites, you know. So let's do it like, yeah, maybe like this. It seems cool. Maybe I want to give some, you know, have it a bit more fairy tale, the whole thing. As you can see, you see how it changed here. This is really contrasting, I don't like. But for this photo, I like the, you know, I don't know how it's called in English, but this effect over here. As you can see, it's coming more like without colors, something like that, because I raise up the blacks. So I will let it here. So with the basic things, I'm happy for the moment. I like how the leaves it looks like right now, because it looks more like fairy tale thing and all that stuff that I want to give with that photo, because we are in the forest, you know, forest fairy tale. I love those kind of stories. And then I will go to the colors. So the colors, guys. The colors is a really big subject that you have to study, and it never finishes. You have to learn everything. It's a world, a whole world, a new world for the people who are practicing with the colors. So I like the dark theme, a bit more, you know, darker colors and all that stuff. So I will change a bit the whole situation over here. I want to take down my my greens, the saturation of my greens. I will put it here, maybe also the luminance a bit, because it's really distracting this green. Then I want to make something, you know, I want to do it a bit colder, warmer. So I can go down and change the hue of the greens. So that means I will change the color of the greens. Let me know if you want a full tutorial what everything here means and what it does, so I can make a full tutorial so you can learn step by step everything in Lightroom, Photoshop. Maybe not Photoshop, because I don't think there is a master on Photoshop, because always there is more and more to learn and to do. So let me know if you want a full tutorial about Lightroom, the new features, the AI, the whole things. Okay, let me know in the comments. Thank you. So now let's go. I don't like those greens, but I don't like also this, because it seems like it's sepia thing, like black and white is going there. So because we have a lot of greens obviously here, so I will let it here, maybe saturate it a bit more, and luminance a bit more, so we have it's darker than before, but it's still not that bright, that green that distracts you. Now the orange, I like the ground, how it was orange, so I will try to take it back a bit on the leaves down there, as you can see over here, the leaves here, I take it all up. Maybe also with a bit of luminance. Obviously guys, the photo, it will not be the same like in Instagram, because I'm doing from zero, from the scratch, so it will be good. I think it will be really close. Let's see. It's also a test for me. So the yellows now. Yellow, I will do it like this a bit, so I give up here the colors that I want. A bit more, you know, like sunrise. No, maybe better sunset, maybe, yeah. Because trust me, it's not the same light. Sunrise with sunset, it's not the same. It's both golden hour, but it's not the same. Now we play a bit with the saturation of the yellows. I like it here. As you can see, we already done something good here. The light is just changed. It's a different color than before. Before it was white. Now it's more sunset, you know, like sunset. I can give also some luminance, so I can blow up. I can blow out here the higher parts, because I like it like this. I want it like this, because after, as I said in Photoshop, I want to do the sunbeams. Now I'd like to see also those plants over here, because it's another color, it's a hard color, and it's make a really good contrast for me, and I want it in, so I will try to have it more, you know, more saturated like this, so we can see them really easily. They can pop up a bit, maybe right here with a bit of sun. I can change the color, but not too much, because after it will seems shit, and we don't want that. So let's take down a bit of those things. Nice. I think that now they are popping up, so I think it's cool like this. After I go to my blues, because I can see up here the sky. I want blow out all this place over here, but as you can see, because we did it with the colors, the sky behind it's blue, so I don't want that. So I can desaturate everything and go like this, and yeah, I don't know, maybe also this one. Nope, I have to desaturate everything, and it should be good like this, but it's not. So we have to think how we can do the blues over here. Now my wife is here and she's watching me like stupid, so she distracts me, but I will be here with you guys, don't worry. So maybe from the curves we take the blues up, the blues up like this. No, no. We can go over here maybe and take more higher this part. No. Okay, we can do it maybe later with the masks and all that stuff. Or maybe it's here. How stupid I am, yeah. Yeah, I think it's better like this. We can put the luminance maybe up, all up. It's changed a bit in the middle here, but we are good with that. There is nothing really strange in our photo, except this part over here that is purple. We have to fix that also, after maybe later. If I do that, we lose a lot of things here, so no, I leave it like this. Okay, until here I think we are good. This is really distracting. I want to take this off because it's something black. Yes, of course it was a tree, but here it seems like a shit in my right side, upper right side of the screen, so I don't want it. Maybe later in Photoshop I can take off this. Then I want to do some sharpening. that because I'm always trying to do a little bit, only little bit, not too much. And if I can see that it's destroying me the effect that I create before with the clarity and the texture, I take it all off and I don't care. It's good like this. Yeah, it's better because the sharpening, it's destroying me a bit the whole process here. So maybe we can do the lens corrections, because usually with our lenses we have some vignettes over here, as you can see. If I take it off, you see it's darker. If I take it on, it changes a bit. We have something like a vignette here, some distortion that it's fixing. Trust me, this thing, it's only if you want it or not. Also, you can play like this. It's on you, what you want to do, okay? So now in this case I don't want to change that thing. Okay, from here I'm not changing nothing for now, and maybe for all the process, because I don't want some vignette. It's landscape, it's something dreamy. I don't want to change anything, and I don't want to focus in one point. I like the whole view of this image, so I let it like this. Then we have the cropping that I will not use in this case because I don't want it. So let's go immediately to the masks. Now guys, masks. It depends what you want to do in your photo. In this situation I don't have a subject, so I don't want to mask out the subject, to give some light to the subject and all that stuff. I have the light that's coming from this side, as you can see, and I want to blow out that thing without all these colors here, blue or I don't know, magenta. What is this color? Maybe purple, something like that, as you can see over here. So I want to do the linear grading, and with the linear grading what you have to do is you click here, left click, you do something like that. Maybe it's better for sure if you take the direction of the light. So in this case I guess my light is coming from here, and then it depends how much you want to affect your photo. You take this up and down. I want to make an effect that it's like the sun coming in, the light of the sun, so I do it maybe a bit more like here. And then we can start blowing out our image, not that harsh, maybe like this. Okay, I think I'm gonna put it a bit more, maybe, you know, like here, maybe, because I didn't affect too much in this place, and I would like to see some more light coming in, you know, that soft light that is coming with the mask. So, sorry. We start with exposure a bit higher. As you can see, it's changing really soft. We can see it and we can't. So I'm happy with that. I will expose this a little bit, highlight it, not because maybe it's too much. I will expose it a bit like this. I will not do some contrast thing. Highlight, no. Maybe, yes, maybe a bit, because it seems like the sun now over here, because you see it's really bright, and maybe also a bit cycle, so it seems like sun. I like it. The shadows, I will not touch the shadows. I don't want. really small passes over here. Maybe I change the temperature of the light so I can do it more warm. Yes, I will do that because I like it. But small changes, guys. Remember, you can do some changes and watch. When you're happy, you stop. Don't overdo it. Maybe when you are happy, you stop and you take it back a bit so you are good. Maybe then you're good. So now I put it only 4 grades more to change the light, and you can see with 4 grades it changes that little bit that I want to change the color temperature. So here we are. we are good with the light of the sun. Now I will create another mask. I will do the same, the linear grade, and then I will drag from here because I want the sunlight comes also to this rock over here. So I can have a line like this, a line of light like this. So I'm doing that thing, and I give some exposure here too much because you can see it less because it was dark already. So I will leave the highlights in this case, and I will take up a bit the shadows. So I give some light in the foreground. I'm happy also with that. I will create another mask, and it will be another linear grading, and it will be from this side because the light is coming from this direction. So this should be a bit more, maybe darker than the other half. And I want to be darker and less dark and less dark and go on. As we already see that this mask works like this. So I take down a bit here, maybe some contrast, sorry, highlight a bit less, maybe some shadows, so I give a bit of detail, a really less. Yeah, okay, I think you understand. A bit of detail, a little bit. And I'm good also with this one. And now I will create another mask to make a bit of more light here. I want to create more light over here, and maybe here. No, I don't want to create light here because it's already really harsh. So okay, we do it here. Maybe also not here because it's too harsh, as you can see. Okay, I'm good with that. If you do exposure here, it will seem shitty, so please don't do it. Don't do things like this because it's shit. Slow passes, slow things. Come on. Okay, so highlight a bit more, and that's all. I think I will do that, and that's all. I highlighted a bit, maybe. No, I want the contrast, so I will give some blacks here, like it was cool. Contrast, maybe yes, maybe not. So only some highlights here, and then I create another mask, brush again, and this part over here, because it's too bright, also this part over here is too bright. So I will try to make it smoother with the other half, with those light over here, with this one. As you can see, it seems softer than this one. So I will try to, no, I can't, why? It's strange. Okay, no, maybe the whites, because it's too white, too bright, no. Okay. I think it will remain like this, or I have to go back to my exposure and take all down. No, try to not do something like that because I already make some changes over here, so it should stay the same thing. So that was my editing, more or less. Then I will go to Photoshop, but let me know if you want the tutorial also with the Photoshop, what I did in Photoshop with this photo. I did some easy things, like some beams of the sun with mask, and then I make them softer. And then I create some more plants over here and give some light more. I fix this over here, and this part over here I make it a bit smoother, a bit softer, sorry, the light. And that was it. Thanks if you watched until here. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel because it really helps me. I would like to see you again. Hit the like button if I don't said it already. I'm waiting waiting your comments down in the description. And that was it. Thank you. See you in the next video.